Hey there, hobby warriors. It's Bernard. I'm back with another unboxing video for you guys today. And today we've got something very special. The Cable and Domino release for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Now, this was teased Christmas of 2020, and we were told that it would probably be out at the beginning of Q2. And thanks to delays, the ongoing pandemic and everything, we're just now seeing this release this week. So I am super excited for this. Growing up as a kid in the late 80s, early 90s, X-Men, X-Force were totally the comics that I was into. Cable, one of my all-time favorite characters. So let's crack this open and see what we got going on. Oh, and actually, before I do, show you guys the back of the box. So you're getting Cable, Domino, the two bases, an affiliation card, I'm assuming for X-Force, your stat cards, your tactic cards, and tokens. So let's get in here and have a look. One thing I do love about the way they package these is everything is just nice and neat in these Ziploc bags that you can actually keep for storage, keeping everything together. Right, we got everything out of the box. Have our usual read first insert and then the instructions. Now, I am happy with this kit. So, with a lot of their previous releases, you had a lot of super tiny, finicky parts, and as you can see, I've got sausage fingers, so it was very easy to lose some of those parts, and then you're crawling around on the floor trying to find them. And now it looks like there's still some of those, like these pouches here, 10 and 11. I'm not entirely sure why that could not have just been molded into the body, but I will try my best not to lose those. But in general, you have these nice big chunky pieces that just go together very, very simply and easily. So, big improvement over some of the more finicky kits. Let's go ahead and crack open these cards. Now, the one thing that I wish was a little bit different about the game is that these cards are massive. And my own personal OCD, I would love to be able to either laminate these or buy card sleeves for them, but I haven't really found a good size. So if anybody has any recommendations on protecting your Marvel Crisis Protocol cards, go ahead and leave those tips in the comments. I'm curious myself. But let's look at Domino first. And that's her injured side. Let's start on the front side. So automatic pistol attack for the basic, the classic grenade bounce, her lucky shot. I really love this probability and manipulation power. After this character rolls an attack, defense, or dodge dice, but before the resolve critical step, may spend any amount of criticals to use this superpower. For each critical spent, choose one skull to treat as a hit for the remainder of the attack. So that's pretty awesome. So she's going to be super consistent for you, and then when she flips, Looks like the basic stats stay the same. Oh, she's got a good defensive ability down here with things tend to go my way. Yeah, so she's going to be really, really strong. Key character for this affiliation. Then we've got Cable. Good old Nathan Summers. Wow, very strong, 7 health. Got a built-in reroll for the X-Force affiliation. That's awesome. Rerolls in any game are worth their weight in gold. And being able to just give that to your whole force, that's pretty awesome. Immune to poison. When he flips, looks like the stats stay the same. Yeah, stats stay the same. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be pretty solid. Then we got some tokens. And now these were already spoiled by Atomic Mass Games, but we've got the X-Force affiliation, so you've got Cable, Colossus, Deadpool, Domino, Sabretooth, and Wolverine. It's going to be a really, really strong team. It's going to be hard to remove them. Got our new Crisis card. Some new team cards. We'll try to get these in focus for the camera. Make sure you guys can see everything. God, I love that artwork. That artwork is just fantastic. Alright, so after making you all wait, here's the part that I know you guys actually care about. What do the sprues look like? Bog standard bases. I do love that they give you extra bases. Almost all of their kits come with extra bases, which is just great. So myself, I own a few 3D printers, so if I can actually go and print alternate sculpts, but then having these extra bases lets me keep all the basing for the Force Unified, which is just awesome. Massive thank you to Atomic Mass Games for including those. Now here is Domino, Domino Sprue, and now it's a lot of what I was talking about. So we've got these super thin, wispy arms, her head super, super tiny, right there. So guys, when you are building any of these Atomic Mass Games kits, you just got to be very, very careful. It'll help if you put like a box on your work surface, so that if you drop something, it hopefully goes in the box and stays there, instead of, you know, bouncing off your table and then going on the floor. And God forbid you have pets or young kids and they eat it, because these are expensive. So handy little pro tip there. And here we got Cable. Really love that energy shield effect. That is awesome. Get that up for the camera so you guys can see it. Show you the other side. Now he's a lot more chunky in general. And actually looking at these pouches, they're not too bad. Should be able to still get a grip on those. But yeah, so that's everything that's in the box. Give me a second to get these built. Then I'll come back after the break and show you how they look. Alright, welcome back, Hobby Warriors. So first up, we've got Cable. And just as I was explaining before, I ended up losing one set of pouches that's supposed to go on his left hip. Sausage fingers, it just tumbled away and it is lost in the nebulous space underneath my couch. I wasn't too worried about it. He actually looks okay without it. So I just left it as is. One really nice thing with the kit that I did not realize in the first half of the video was that he actually has two sculpts. So you can either have a cloak, which I did not use, or you can have the more classic look without the cloak, and then he's got a second rifle strapped to his back. Love the details. If you guys can see the techno-organic virus on the left arm, that'll paint up really nice, really good detailing in the plastic there. All the musculature will take washes really well. And then details like the grenades on the shoulder. Now, one thing with this sculpt, the energy shield, I decided to leave this separate so that I can paint it separately from the rest of the model. When you put this on the base, it's going to be very close to Cable, and that might obscure me, my ability to get a brush in here. So I just left it attached to a bit of sprue. I can drill a little hole in the bottom of the sprue, stick a toothpick in there so I've got something I can hold, and then I can paint this separately, paint Cable separately, and then just attach everything once both parts are finished. Then next up, we've got Domino crowd surfing on a piece of rubble that's being propelled by an explosion. Absolutely awesome sculpt. Actually managed not to lose any of her pieces. The head is two pieces, which that was a little fiddly. And then her little grenades right here were a separate piece as well. But once you get her all together, she looks absolutely awesome. Alright, Hobby Warriors, so that was everything in the box. Hopefully you guys found this useful. I hope everybody that wanted to get a copy of this release was able to get their hands on it. But if not, hopefully this has shown you what's in the box and what you can expect if you're looking to pick this up. So I want to say thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. As a new YouTube channel, we greatly would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Click that notification bell if you like what we do so you're notified whenever we release a new video. If you want to further support the channel, we've got a merch store on Etsy with some t-shirts that I designed myself, and we'll have more designs coming out in the near future. But until next time, slay the gray and stay safe. Bye.